What the fuck do you think you're doing?
I'm excited.
Mike's back, everybody.
Hey,
welcome back, Mike. Stole my fucking line.
All right.
Welcome, friends.
We passed that part.
Oh,
You said it.
to
really well.
another episode.
Of the Pack of Fools podcast. Welcome back.
A fool's perspective.
Yeah. Kayla's back.
Woo!
Oh.
Woo!
So,
And Tucker's here.
Yes.
Tucker, you want to say something to the crowd?
Tucky.
Tucker.
No, he's a little
No,
camera shy.
He's freaked out.
Microphone shy. So, Mike, in your absence,
Yeah.
do you have any stories to tell from your adventures around the
God.
world?
You had an absence? Are you okay?
Where to begin? Oh my god, I got so drunk. Where to begin?
What did the doctor say about your absence?
That's abscess.
Oh.
Thanks, Caitlin.
All right, cool. I'm glad I didn't know you were a doctor.
Almost.
It's absinthe,
But
but she's gonna be
very soon.
because
You're
Kaylin's
gonna
going
be-
for a
you're gonna be absent?
PhD. Everybody.
Where are you going?
Hey, PhDs. So
All right.
can we go back to the conversation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was roaming the Himalayas for a little while.
Himalayans. You were roaming people.
On top of them, yeah.
Yeah,
Crowd
okay.
surfing all throughout the Himalaya.
So was it like
What was it like?
It was cold. You know, I brought a coat, so I was fortunate enough to stay
Have a
relatively
coat?
warm. Yeah, I had a coat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fortunate to have a coat.
And it was a really long coat, so it went past my knees.
What color was it?
Like a lime green.
That's stupid.
Why is that stupid?
Yeah.
It's just a dumb color for a coat, man.
How can colors be unintelligent?
I mean, look at
So I was walking around Himalaya,
That's
and I got to thinking.
that's not what it's called.
I was thinking, you know,
Yeah.
what should I come back to the fool's perspective with? You know, what story
like,
Right.
why
should
should
I bring?
But you
Why
didn't
should I
bring
come
us-
back at all?
Why didn't you bring us any souvenirs?
Because they're really expensive. Do you know what the tariffs are?
No.
The tariffs.
Have you read the news? Like,
No.
they're insane.
Have you read a book?
You know I can't read. So anyway, I was thinking, what story should I bring back to the fool's perspective to share with you all?
We're still waiting.
And I was sitting there, right? And I was thinking on top of this Himalasian.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, guy, tone it down. Okay, I'm trying to think.
Oh.
Also, can you shift a little bit? My ass is getting tired. So, because he was giving me a piggyback ride.
Oh.
That's what
yeah,
he was
That's
doing.
what he was
Yeah.
doing.
Of course.
So, yeah, no, we were tired as fuck. So,
We know why people go to Himalaya.
I asked him, I'm like, Jeff,
Don't support
what should
him.
I bring back?
Wait, his name is Jeff?
Yeah,
Okay, go ahead.
he was from Europe.
Yeah.
So, I was like, Jeff, what should I tell them? He goes, just tell them what you saw. So I saw a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
It was really cool. You guys should check it out.
like what?
What'd you see?
Oh, I saw some trees, really different trees. Like they weren't oaks; they were like spruce. I think they have. Did you know they have spruce over in Himalaya?
Like Bruce Springsteen?
Like yeah, like
Oh.
Bruce Springsteen. Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah, the pianist. I saw a bunch of spruce trees. I had fried foods. They have fried foods there.
So Mike just got out of rehab, guys, and we're just trying to help him through this time. So
He's experiencing hard side effects, delusions, hallucinations.
well, at least we're past the withdrawal stage. So I think we should just be happy with what we have here.
Also, I have an announcement.
Oh boy.
I'm heavily hydrated right now.
Oh wait.
On warm, tepid water.
No,
Is it warm water?
no, I don't. Who
Can I
drinks
feel it?
warm water?
I need to test this. It's not warm. I'd give him that much at least.
Okay.
It's not freezing, but it's certainly not warm. So besides Mike's trip
Besides Zach's trip.
to the Himalasian Forest,
Zach, tell us about your week.
I want to hear about Rob's week.
Okay.
She asked you first.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My week was good. Rob?
So, I actually binge watched The Punisher season 2 on Netflix, and I did it in like 2 days. And I have to say, I'm really glad I did it in 2 days, because if I went for 3, I might have landed up breaking my fucking television by hearing, every fucking like sentence like 5 times each sentence.
Well, you know, New Yorkers, they always say, you know, at the end, and when they're done talking, you know, huh?
You know? Yeah. There's a lot of that.
When I get a question, I'm gonna go, huh? You hear me? Huh? You get that?
Did you watch both seasons?
I watched season 1, last year or whatever it came out.
Oh, okay. You did watch it
but
last year.
I binge watched season 2, and it's been out for a few months now.
Oh, so you thought season 2 sucked?
Yeah, big
Oh,
time.
I thought season 2 was significantly better than the first season.
Really? I thought it was garbage.
There were some there were some questionable acting choices in that season for sure.
Like everything the Punisher did.
I
ever.
wasn't that upset about that.
I saw the one scene in your room when you were watching it of the 2 guys sitting on the bench, and it was like a flashback scene, and the Punisher was like laughing, and I don't know why he chose to laugh like Robert De Niro on the bench.
He does have that De Niro face.
Did you notice that?
No.
When he let you like fucking Robert De Niro in every movie he's ever laughed in.
Yep.
Joke.
And the other thing he does that I can't stand is he literally rocks like side to side when he's talking to people, like to make a point. Like with his body language, he like actually goes to the right and like he like jerks around too much. Like he can't sit still. It's like he has a tick.
But why does every character have to sit still?
It's not that he has to sit still. It just looks so ridiculous to me, and he sounds ridiculous. It's like he's making fun of Christian Bale's Batman. Did you see the last scene of season 2?
I saw all of it.
Did you cringe at the very last scene of season 2?
No, because it's from the comics. I can't cringe at something that's source
It might be
material.
from the comics, but the execution was horrific.
What was it?
It was like 2 gangs like squaring up against each other, and like, oh, what, you want to dance? Is that what this is? And he goes, hey, I'll dance with you. And then he takes out 2 machine guns and goes, whoa! And that's it's fucking
true.
ridiculous.
He's right. He did describe that.
It's exactly what it sounds like too.
He's right. I mean, I'm not gonna deny it. It's
Where's the trigger? Huh? Yeah. Huh? You know? Where's the trigger? You know the thing that you push to blow up things. You know.
Like what?
Tell
what
me
are you
where
doing?
the trigger is.
What are you doing, dude? Come on.
Then you had my permission to ask questions. You know.
Did you just see my dog?
No.
Do it with that voice again.
He looks
Keep
so
doing it.
confused.
No, I don't want to keep doing it. It's a fucking throat ripper.
No, because he was like,
Oh, he was doing the head tilt.
yeah.
Yeah, that's cute.
We were all
It
confused.
was
Tucker.
awful. It was awful. I didn't like it.
Awful is a strong word.
No, his performance was awful. I love him. I love the actor. I can't remember his name.
John
He has-
Bernthal.
John.
He has
thank
the
you.
same birthday as us.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, he's a fucking champ.
You guys
But
have the
I
same
don't
birthday?
like his choice of portraying the Punisher. Granted, I am not an enormous Punisher fan. I don't know a ton about the Punisher. Maybe he's depicting him perfectly. Who knows? But I highly doubt in the comics they portrayed him as. You know? I really don't think that's how he fucking talks. I really don't.
So, was the Kingpin in it?
No.
Fucking 0 out of 10.
Yeah.
So you only like Daredevil?
Yep.
Did you even see Daredevil season 3?
Nope.
Yeah, you're true.
I think Daredevil is phenomenal.
Daredevil season 3 is the second best season.
Yep.
It's really close to being tied to the first one.
Yep.
It's
Well.
so great.
Oh my god.
So
Highly
great.
suggested.
So you didn't see it, Kaylin?
No.
Yeah, Kaylin, you didn't see
Okay.
anything we're talking about right now?
Nope.
Keep your mouth shut.
Honestly, I zoned out for this entire conversation.
You know what is great though? Not Grey's Anatomy got him.
Oh, great segue, Mike. So, Kaylin, you can talk about something you like, and we'll shit all over it. Go ahead.
Oh, Tucker just headbutted her right in the cheekbone.
Because Tucker's on our side on this one.
No, I think he feels bad about it. He's wimping. Making little wimpies.
This is great podcast material, guys.
Anyways, Grey's Anatomy is the tits. It's the best show.
What? What is it?
You know what? We'll stop there.
Yeah, no, that's a good apt description, I imagine.
There's boobs in it?
Mm-hmm.
Like naked boobs?
No. It's like
No.
side boob.
2 out of 10.
There's lesbian sex in it.
3 out of 10.
Tucker, get a life, dude. Stop licking me.
Kaylin, what was your favorite season so far?
In Grey's Anatomy,
Yeah.
I can't pick
Wow.
because I can't keep it all straight.
Just do it.
I'm a first timer.
Gross.
This is your
Just
first time.
pick.
Yeah.
Has
No,
it
I can't. I don't know what happened in each season. I can't keep it straight.
has it been gentle at least?
What?
Grey's Anatomy.
No.
Wow,
It's hardcore.
it's hitting you hard.
It ripped through me.
Oh my
That
god.
sounds fucking hardcore. Nice. Pornhub. Grey's Anatomy compilation. Pornhub.
What do you sound like?
I don't know. It just felt right. Like Grey's Anatomy.
He's talking about Pornhub. You know? You know what Pornhub is, huh?
Kalen, who would you say is your favorite character from Grey's Anatomy?
Meredith
Julian.
Grey.
The main character?
Yeah, wait, female character or male character?
No, character. I'm not sexist. Just pick one.
Mark Sloan. He's dead now.
Oh, God. Spoilers.
Jeez.
Wow.
What, did he die yesterday and you spoiled it?
A few seasons ago.
Oh.
Two?
Two.
How did he die?
Plane crash.
All the good ones do.
He died.
Like his was the most sad because first of all, he and Lexi were together. They were gonna get married.
Well, not Lexi.
Yeah,
Oh,
Lexi.
fuck that bitch.
She died, like at the scene. Like she got crushed by like a piece of debris.
As people do in plane crashes.
So Mark held her hand as she took her last breath, and then he kept the animals off her once she was dead, until they got rescued. Then he's like on the brink of death. They get him to the hospital. He miraculously recovers, but it was only that, you know, like when people are dying and then the symptoms go away and they feel better and then they die.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, so that's what happened. And then he died.
I kind of feel like that right now.
I feel like I was there. The way you just described that. It was really good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, Mike, from Kalen's description of this one scene,
When are you gonna start?
what would
watching?
you? And what would you give the show out of 10?
I mean, was there lesbian sex in that scene?
In a plane crash? No.
Yeah. No side boob?
No.
Probably not going to watch it.
There was a leg amputation.
Was it a nice leg?
Yeah.
Was it during lesbian sex?
No.
Was
Definitely
it during a
not
plane crash?
No.
I'm not gonna watch it.
Is it sugar free?
It's kosher.
Oh, it's kosher! Still not going to watch it.
I don't like any of this
So we
conversation.
gotta watch it.
All right. Well, nobody's gonna watch Grey's Anatomy. I was pretty interested in the trash TV kind of way because everybody's banging everybody. It's it's the soap opera type show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's why it has 19 seasons.
14.
I can see why people like it.
Yeah.
And you know what, Kalen? It's perfectly dandy that you like it.
Thank you.
I'm happy that you like something.
Me too.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't care that you like it.
You know what?
You know, it doesn't
I don't
bother
care
me
at
that
all.
It doesn't bother me you like a show I don't want to watch. So you do you, man.
Why are you getting so defensive, Rob?
Yeah, why
Because
upset?
I think it's bullshit.
Just because I don't like your show.
No, that's actually literally why, okay?
Just because I don't like your show.
Yeah, you didn't engage at all in our conversation.
You didn't even try.
Yeah.
All right, what are you
didn't
doing?
Even try. You didn't even try to bullshit your way through like I
All right,
just
you've
did.
done this 4 times. You're a professional. All right, act like it.
I'm just an intern.
So you're going for
You're
your
not
doctorate.
That's her side job. That's part time. She's a full time intern for us.
Oh my god. Whoa.
Get my coffee. Make it warm.
Ew, just warm.
No ice cubes.
I thought you were gonna say make it black.
That too.
All right. Anyways,
Tucker looks half drunk.
Yeah.
He's like really trying hard not to pass out right
I
now.
think we're putting him to sleep.
Because he's
That's how
tired.
great this conversation's going.
It's almost bedtime for me right now, guys. What is it?
That's-
7:40?
7:41 p.m.
Yeah, it's about that time.
What time do you get up?
6:30
Wow. Every
Wow.
day?
every day.
Wow.
Why?
Because I'm not.
What?
You're not what?
You know what,
Caitlin?
Kalen?
Say it.
You're not like the rest of us.
Yeah, I'm not trash.
What time do you think we wake up?
Noon.
Wow. That's a heavy
You
assumption.
fucking dick.
That's a heavy assumption.
Maybe like fucking 4 months ago.
Good one, Rob. Good defense.
But I'm different now. Who do you think you are?
You think you're better than me because you have a half-drunk dog?
Well, you're not.
Have you ever been to Himalasia? No.
What
No one
time
has,
do you
Mike.
wake up on Saturday?
7.
On Saturday?
Oh, on Saturday?
Yeah,
7.
I was
What
about to
time do
say, you
wake
still
up-
do.
What time do you wake up on Sunday?
Like 8:39. Don't give me that fucking look. I have a biological clock, and it's very precise.
And it's ticking like
Oh,
this.
damn it.
I
You
got
took
you
the
to
words
it, yeah.
out of my mouth.
I'm just flashing back to the time that we went to.
Oh, the beach?
No. Well, yes.
One of the 15 times that happened, but go
Yeah.
ahead, Galen.
Anyways, I was taking Rob with me up on a trip to my friend's birthday party
Well, hold on. You were talking to Mike. Why
I
are you
know.
about to talk shit about Rob?
because it's a Rob story. I
But
have another.
So,
But it's not related to
what
mine.
is
I can
that?
tell a Mike story.
Tell Mike's
That
story.
would be
You were
relevant.
just talking to him, so
But Rob's is the better
you're gonna
story.
confuse the audience though, because you were just
So you're
talking
saying
to
I'm
one
not as
of
bad?
No. Yeah.
them.
Great.
Well, we settled
Let's
that.
hear it.
Go ahead, tell the Rob story.
The Rob story is we were going upstate to my friend's birthday party. We were gonna pick you up, Zach, on the way. Or you met us.
I don't remember this.
This
Didn't
is
happen.
another thing that I remember that you don't.
No, I definitely remember this one because I paid money that Rob
Yeah.
didn't.
Mhm.
No, I paid it.
Yeah, years
2
later.
years later.
Still paid it.
No, the story is that I was ready to leave at 9 o'clock. I was at your house, knocking on the door, waiting, and you did not surface until 11:30 in the morning.
And
Oh, is this kind of like the time we went to Philly like a month ago and you didn't show up till an hour and a half late? From my
that
house?
was out of my control.
Clearly, because you showed up hella late.
This one was 20 minutes late. to
This one
begin
being
with.
Zach, for those of you who can't see her
It
point.
started it all.
Want to explain yourself?
well, that was a really great story, Kayla, and everyone was really happy to hear it. Can't really explain
I
myself.
wasn't happy. She just made me look like a dickhead.
Success.
Well, okay, so then tell Kaylin's
Yeah, you
story.
could tell a Kaylin's story now.
That doesn't include her last name and other things that I had to cut out of 16 minutes out of this podcast.
Here's a Kalen story. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
okay.
No,
There
actually,
are no Kaylin
no,
stories.
that's bullshit.
Because I'm bored.
Because Kaylin has changed too. Because Kaylin, when Rob was waking up at 11:30 in the morning, Kaylin was making plans with everybody to go out on the weekends and would fucking ditch all the time. Hey guys, let's get together here at this place at this time, and then we get there, and Kaylin's fucking 15 minutes late, and she's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna come."
That's never happened.
You are so full of shit.
I don't remember that at all.
That's because
You
you
know
don't
what I
want to.
remember? I have a Kalen story.
Oh my god, we're trading now. Okay.
So there was one time where everybody went up
Wait,
to her dorm room
Wait.
in
My
college.
parents are gonna listen to
Oh
this.
no.
Yeah.
I know what he's about to
Oh,
say,
okay.
and
I
I'm
know
with
you
him
too.
on this one. Go ahead.
So Kaylin invited everybody up to her dorm room for a really fun weekend in Binghamton because she was away at college. She had no friends. No one wanted to talk to her. She's a total nerd. No, I'm kidding. She wanted everybody to come up and have fun and hang out. What was it? Was it your
Spring
spring
fling?
fling? Yeah.
It sounded like a lot of fun.
It did sound like
It was a lot of fun.
You want to know why it sounded like a lot of fun? Because guess who didn't get a fucking invite? Me and Zach.
Yeah.
Okay?
Literally everyone else in our entire friend group got an invite
Johnny
except
didn't get invited.
2 of us.
Well, his car got towed.
That was,
Oh,
that
that's a
was-
different story.
that was before that.
Wow, Kaylin, you're a piece of shit to travel
Wow.
with. That's what
Jeez.
I'm learning for you.
You know what? I'm
not.
glad that we
Or
were.
not.
Wait a second. We were in Philadelphia. I drove you to Philadelphia.
I don't remember this.
Paid for everybody's dinner.
That seemed like
I
a
did
power,
thank you for that.
That seemed like a power play, to be honest.
Also true.
You know,
I was
Kaylin,
co-pilot though.
I just want to say this.
Shitty ass go by.
I'm
Why was I
glad-
shitty co-pilot?
You didn't
I
tell
held
her
that easy
anything.
pass
You
like a
didn't give me-
champ.
You didn't give me any directions.
Because he had it.
That's
Who controlled the awesome tunage? Huh?
You did.
we all did in a way.
That's right. And who put the hi-ho K in Kalen? All right? I did. Okay?
I don't know if I said this yet, but Mike just got out of rehab, guys. And we're struggling here. We're helping him get through this.
Oh, you're
situation.
struggling?
Galen, I want to say something to you, and I want everyone to hear it. I'm glad that we tuned in all of our viewers into our lives in this way, and explained how much of a piece of shit you are compared to me.
Yeah.
Because all I do is wake up late.
Yeah, it sounds like you have a lot more sins on your book.
So if you want to wake up at 6:30 and still be a piece of shit, I'll just keep sleeping. Like not.
Just
be
call
doing
yourself
shit.
Rob. Got him.
Oh.
All right.
Wow.
And here we are,
Just
Just kidding,
folks.
Caleb. I love you. Like a brother.
Oh,
Loves his.
Like a brother
Cousin.
would love his own brother.
like you love me?
No.
Nothing like that. Got it.
Who are you?
Janet, Marty.
Are we really quoting SpongeBob right now? This
Okay,
podcast
so Kaylin-
has taken a very
Kayla can't
violent
fucking
turn
breathe.
downwards.
You're welcome. And
Just any SpongeBob quote, she's done.
Fun fact about Kayla.
because there's a SpongeBob quote for every situation in life. Everything.
And I know them all.
Right.
I watched the first couple seasons, and now everything is gone from my memory. I don't remember anything from that show. I don't remember anything from a lot of the cartoons back then.
That's so sad.
Isn't that sad?
Really
You know what they
Isn't that really
have
sad?
now? You know those live streams on YouTube? They have endless live streams of all the cartoons we used to watch. And I
But-
watch them all the time.
Here's the thing. I have zero interest to do that.
Well,
I've lost it. I've
That's
lost the interest.
really
to it.
because
sad.
you're a
Yeah.
sad old man.
It
You know what
feels
else?
that way
You know what
sometimes.
else
It
you
looks
lost
that way,
interest
too.
in, though? Apparently, you lost interest in remembering our entire friendship.
Yeah, well, apparently we've had a lot of memories of watching stuff together, because this is where it's all coming from. Is you're like, oh, we watched that together, and I was like,
Yeah.
I don't remember that. And then just before we were talking, I showed you the show Scrubs, which is the better Grey's Anatomy, and
To
you were
some
like,
people.
I saw it with you. I was like, no, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
I really don't remember this at all.
I was there.
No, you weren't.
Okay.
No, we were waiting for everybody to come over. We were in your room in your old house.
Whoa.
I don't like
what?
how a lot of these stories start like that.
we
that
were
we were
in
in
your
your
room,
room.
dude. What the fuck was I doing?
And mainly, I don't remember anything. Something.
I guess
Somebody else must have been there to
No,
corroborate the
weren't.
story.
I put too much date rape in his soda.
What the fuck?
Wow. Okay.
This podcast took another
we-
wild turn.
Can we put a soundbite of like the jail bars like closing in on Kalen?
That's the lamest shit I've ever heard in my life.
I mean,
I did it, so. Yeah.
yes.
Hold on, I gotta write down the time. I want to do that.
Anyways,
Hold on.
that's me.
Oh,
Sorry.
it's okay.
So yeah, you don't.
Yeah, no, I don't remember anything. I don't remember anything from my childhood that's not wrestling or movie related, or just like,
So you're telling me the only thing you remember are movies and gay porn?
yeah.
So-
Nice.
Wait,
I don't like how you just marginalized wrestling like that
wait.
on a grand stage like that.
On the grand stage of a Pack of Fools Perspective podcast, motherfucker. Whatever we call this thing. I don't even know what this is anymore.
Yeah, because you were gone for 2 weeks. Because
I was in Himalaya.
you were riding Himalayans up and down the fucking forest.
Do you have any idea what that's like?
Clearly not.
I still have blisters on my ass.
What were you saying, Galen?
I had to carry his weight for 2 weeks.
Wow.
If you had to carry my weight, you'd be dead.
You're an intern. Act like it.
Right? You know?
Yeah. You know? So how about that John Wick, guys?
Dude! Kalen,
Bruh.
tell me about John Wick.
John Wick is a handsome devil with a cute puppy.
You know who else is a handsome devil?
Had a cute puppy.
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves is John Wick 3.
What was
He
Keanu,
is John Wick 3.
He
what was
basically
Keanu
is.
Reeves last week?
Keanu Reeves was someone in Game of Thrones. I
The
thought.
wolf.
Yeah.
The
Oh.
direwolf.
That's
You
right.
know who she found?
Nymeria.
Keanu Reeves. And before that, he was Scorpion in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, he was all the Mortal Kombat characters.
Yeah. and Sub-Zero.
So, Keanu Reeves, if you're listening, we'd love to have you on. Love to talk to you about
Could you imagine?
just your
If
amazing,
Keanu Reeves
incredible
ever
career.
hears this, I want him to know he's my fucking hero.
He's all of our hero. Keanu Reeves is the fucking man.
When I grow up and have children and traumatize them, I'm going to tell them bedtime stories of Keanu Reeves.
Wait, traumatize them?
Why are you going to
Well, yeah.
traumatize them?
Or are you going to tell them, like, John Wick stories?
No, I'm just going to be like a terrible parent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dream big.
That's right.
Dream big.
So, here's something fun. Before we get into this quick little topic about John Wick 3, the new trailer just came out. Kalen, what's your favorite Keanu Reeves movie of all time? Go.
The Matrix.
I don't think she saw The Matrix.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
I don't think she saw Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. What the fuck? Point Break?
Oh my, yeah, that's good. No.
That's a given. Come on.
Where am I right now?
Name another Keanu Reeves movie.
What is that one with the football?
The Replacements?
The Replacements.
Great movie. See that one?
I saw the cartoon.
What?
That's not what we're
You
talking
never saw The Replacements on Disney Channel?
No, I saw The Replacements, the movie with Keanu Reeves. That's what I was just talking about. Gene Hackman's the coach.
Did you
It's great.
hire this intern?
Yeah, and I'm grading the steak.
Why is Wick
I just
So
love
Zach
it.
is drunk.
I have to go to rehab. Where do we send you?
Himalasian.
Right. Kayla, can you name a Keanu Reeves movie? Oh, man.
Wasn't he
Wick
in like
3.
Blue Crush or something?
Blue Crush? I don't think so.
Point
Helen,
Break.
that's a fucking drink.
Point Break is the movie you're thinking of.
Blue Crush is a surfer movie.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure Keanu Reeves was in that movie.
I'm pretty sure that's a popsicle flavor.
Rob, what's your favorite
Oh,
Keanu
actually,
Reeves
it's
movie?
a turtle.
My
Names
favorite Keanu
Crush.
Reeves movie?
Yeah.
Probably John Wick.
Boo.
Of all time, really? Over The Matrix?
Over The Matrix.
Wow, that's a fucking hot take.
Yep.
He was
I love The Matrix, but I am obsessed
Did you
with
know
John
that
Wick.
the Matrix stunt coordinators are the guys that direct John Wick?
That's
You're
awesome.
goddamn
Yeah.
right.
It's literally John Wick is literally just the action guys from The Matrix making a movie.
It's so good, though.
It's amazing.
It's so good.
I agree with you. I think John Wick, the trilogy, could end up being one of my favorite trilogies ever.
Dude, I can watch those movies all day.
Yeah. By the way, he's not in Blue Crush. I just checked. You're wrong. She just went.
Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Oh, that's a movie that you just said. You've seen Bram Stoker's Dracula? Wow.
Duh.
Lighthouse.
Duh! Of all the fucking movies we
Lighthouse.
just said, that's the duh one?
Keanu Reeves movie. Why are you looking at me like that?
The Lighthouse movie?
The Lighthouse.
Yeah. Is that what it's
Mike-
called?
Yeah, Mike was
I
like,
thought it was the Lake House.
I said that. Mike was like, what? He was like, what are you talking about?
I thought you just said Lighthouse. Like,
Yeah, randomly while we've been fucking
like-
talking over each other.
like you know,
Lighthouse.
fire hydrant.
Finger down. You know?
Yeah.
So Kalen's favorite Keanu Reeves movie of all time is Bram Stoker's Dracula. Where,
Dracula stuff happened.
who's in that? It's Gary Oldman, right? He's in that too?
Sure.
I don't think she
Did
saw
you
this
see
movie.
the movie?
Don't pay attention to the actor.
Oh my goodness.
Why?
Alright.
Just want to see if they get the story right.
And did
Oh,
they?
yeah, because she's a history
Yeah,
nerd.
it's a pretty good movie.
Yeah.
1992.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Gary Oldman, Dracula.
Hey, look at that. Hey.
Oh, Winona Ryder, I knew that.
Nice.
I should have said Winona Ryder.
Keanu Reeves was Jonathan Harker.
Everyone knows Jonathan Harker. His most iconic role.
Anthony Hopkins was Abraham Van Helsing.
Mike, what's your favorite Keanu Reeves movie of all time?
Point Break.
Really?
I am an FBI agent. I don't care.
That's
You've got to go down. Oh, boo.
Wow.
All right, soundbite the booing.
I didn't.
No.
We could just do it ourselves.
We should soundbite.
She's not
way
even
more
worth
often.
that much after that kind of
Wow.
fucking statement.
Oh, I mean, she gets coffee. So.
She didn't. You said get me
Actually,
coffee.
No,
You said
get out of here. What are you doing here?
Can I get some coffee?
No.
What? You didn't make coffee
That's
right
your
now?
job. Go do your fucking job.
No.
My job is to provide comic relief in this
Kalen's
podcast.
job
Yes.
was to just fucking know what we're talking about, and then I told her 3 seconds before we started talking about it, and all of a sudden she doesn't know what we're talking about.
Improv, damn it.
Yeah. It's called vamping. Have you heard of it?
Yes, piano.
I don't.
Whoa.
What is a piano? Who is this person?
I think it's a whistle made of wood.
Where did you come from?
Himalasian.
Yeah, there you go. There it is. Oh my god. Hey, where is that, Mike?
Are you serious? Look at a fucking map.
Hey Siri.
Get a globe. Get a globe. Do you have a
Oh, yeah,
globe?
everyone knows where Himalasia is.
Oh, you're a history major. You don't have a
Who has a
globe.
globe anymore?
History majors.
Not me.
Don't you have like a gigantic library? around here
Columbus had a
somewhere, too?
globe.
No.
With Jumanji somewhere hidden in the books.
What are you talking
Have you
about?
never seen Jumanji?
Columbus had a
Oh,
globe,
I have.
right?
But you're being
What?
ridiculous.
Didn't Columbus have a globe? I mean, it was like half empty, but.
What?
I'm going
Chris-
to find a globe.
He really
Okay,
left.
bye.
I don't know where is he. Where does he think? Are you gonna go buy a globe? Yep. Okay. All right. So we'll probably be back soon. You're talking about Christopher Columbus?
No, Henry Columbus.
No, but
Yeah, Christopher Columbus.
how could he have had a globe when the people thought the world was flat?
That's what I'm saying. It was mostly empty.
But there's only so many Christopher Columbuses.
Columbi.
Like Chris Columbus.
Yeah.
No,
Why are
The
we on a
Chris
first
Columbus
name?
eye. Yeah.
Chris
Why are
Col-
we on a first name basis with Christopher Columbus?
No,
Mr.
This
Columbus,
this
too.
is a different one. Chris Columbus directed one of the Harry Potter movies.
He directed 2 of them.
Two of
Suck
them?
it.
All right.
Twice.
All right.
What a poser.
Sorry.
What a poser.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Chris Columbus.
right,
I was
I
like,
have
he's
a
a
new
I am
idea.
talking about.
I have a new
Columbus.
He's
idea.
a great director.
Okay. But
How
is
dare
he
you.
Christopher Columbus?
No, Christopher Columbus was a rapist and a murderer and a psycho.
Harry
Yeah.
Potter trivia, go.
Okay, relax.
What?
You can't just transition on
Was
me like
that
that.
the question? The answer is Hermione.
Whoa.
Anyways.
Got it. 2 points to Gryffindor.
The answer is
Slytherin
always
falling behind.
Hermione.
How many points did Dumbledore give to Gryffindor at the end of the first movie for them to win?
10.
60.
The correct answer was 10.
Oh, because he gave it to Neville.
Yeah, you son of a
60
bitch.
points. That
High five.
tied it.
I've never
Give-
even seen
I was
Give
those.
me
just about to
another
say
one.
there's no way Mike knew that.
Nope.
He just
Give me
guessed.
another one.
And he just got it right over you.
Give me another one.
It's too late.
No, you lost. That's it.
Give me another one.
This is Kalen's competitive personality kicking
Give
in.
me another one.
Oh my god.
I must be a turtle because my name's Crushed You. Got him.
What the fuck?
I'm upset.
Here, I'll
Same.
give you some Harry Potter questions.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Let's go.
So, start. We went over this.
Columbus.
Chris Columbus.
I said it first. Another point to Mike.
Oh, we did these questions already. What's the first line of the first film?
Oh, I couldn't get this one.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
it
the
wasn't
ones you
like
didn't
what?
know.
I thought I'd find you here or something
Stop
like
hitting
that.
the microphone.
Sorry, I just got excited. Isn't it something like that? Like I thought I'd find you here.
Yeah, I
Like, what
should
you
have
doing?
known that you would be here.
Yeah, see?
Good job. Mike's 2 for fucking 2.
That wasn't the right answer.
All right, you ready?
Is it a Voldemort question? The answer's
Here's-
Guys, I didn't find a globe.
Kayla, when you come back to the world, I have another question for you.
She's literally hysterical right
she's
now.
literally crying.
She's actually crying.
She's laughing so hard.
Okay, good.
She's ready.
Hit me
Okay.
with another one.
And just like that.
All right, Kaylin. This is a multiple choice question. You ready? So, where does Alan Rickman?
But fuck multiple choice. But go ahead.
No, it's part of the question.
Okay.
Where does Alan Rickman, as Snape, place this very long pause? Now you have 4 options. People will think you're up to something, or people will think you're up to something. This is real. People will think you're up to something, or people will think you're up to something.
That one.
It's that one? You
Yes.
sure? You're 100% certain,
It's
Mike?
the fourth one.
It's
It's
the
the
fourth
second
one?
100%.
Rob saying the second one? It was the last one. Yeah, they were right. Rob, you're wrong. You suck.
Shit!
Kaylin, in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, what color is the sock that Dobby gets at the end? I
What?
know this. I know
Gray.
this. What'd you say?
Is it black?
Gray.
It was gray.
Oh no!
Wow.
Ask me why. Ask
Why
me
is it
why.
why?
I don't know.
He just guessed.
Dobby's a free elf.
And then he laughs.
Master Game.
One sock.
Dobby
And then he laughs. How does he laugh?
That's the best part of any Harry Potter.
Voldemort's laugh.
Harry Potter is dead!
Oh my god.
She's
Fucking breathe.
thrashing her dog around.
She's laughing so hard. Jesus.
Stop doing it.
Oh my god.
Some of you may not know this, but there's a point when Kaylin's laughing this hard when it turns from laughing to actual sobbing. And we're here.
She actually isn't even smiling anymore.
It's literal
She's
tears.
just crying.
Really
She just looks so sad.
And it's really not an exaggeration. This is literally what happens. She doesn't smile. She literally just sobs.
We're going to make this picture the thumbnail. Kaylin's sobbing.
We'll have to take a picture. Quick, take a picture. She picked her hand up like it was happening.
Can we put a soundbite of the paparazzi like making flash photography? No, we can't do that.
No, I didn't.
We tried so hard. I did it for you guys. I tried.
I think Kaylin's done crying. Are you back? Are you back
All right,
with us?
good. You want me to get you a tissue?
I think we need to soundbite more.
You think we need sound? Okay, then you edit it.
Okay.
got
All
it.
right.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Anyway,
I'm gonna put a bunch of fucking
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan brother
Hit me
like
with
randomly
that.
through.
Oh my god, could you imagine if that was a thing we did?
We could.
Could we?
I don't know where it would go, but sure.
Everywhere, dude. Just randomly.
Just everywhere.
Yeah.
Put it where it feels right. Like
Just
right
got
there
back
would have
from
been perfect.
Malaysia, brother.
That implies that I have to listen back
The New York Times
to this
copying
whole
us.
fucking thing. Our Game of Thrones. Alright, he just took the phone away from my face, so I can't read it.
They're copying.
Rob, do you want to read it out loud then?
Sure. It says the New York Times.
What an asshole.
No, it went away.
Oh my
I can't read it
god.
now.
It says, the New York Times says, our Game of Thrones rewatch continues. Here's what to look for in season 4 and how to get our ultimate guide to all 7 existing seasons. I think they ripped us off.
Yeah, I think you're right. We should sue them because those 2 episodes, the last 2 weeks, are the ultimate guide.
Yeah.
If you want to know all the best shit that happens in that show, and possibly some of the worst shit, go watch those 2 episodes. Go listen to those 2 episodes, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay. Well, that's fair enough.
We were funny, I think.
I think we had a good time. And when you have a good time, everyone has a good time.
And when everyone has a good time.
This would be like a really great time to cut into like a commercial or like a sponsor, but we don't have any sponsors.
Drink Ovaltine.
Bone apple tea.
And we're back.
So we were talking about John Wick 3. The trailer looks great.
It does look good. I'm excited for it. There's nothing more badass than an action hero riding down a highway on a horse.
Yeah, on horseback with a guy on a motorcycle next to him and he shoots him.
Being a
Yeah.
good boy.
John Wick shoots everyone in the head.
Yeah,
He shoots that one guy in the head like 15 times.
That was great.
I love it. I can't.
That must have been the guy that actually killed a dog.
I don't think that's true.
Probably not.
No, because
He's still bitter about
he
it. though.
got it in the first one.
You could tell
That
he's
was the
still
point
sour.
of the first movie.
Yeah,
He kills the guy.
right. No, I'm
That
with
kills
you.
his dog.
And I saw that,
It
and I
happened.
agree.
Yeah.
But hear me out.
Okay.
Maybe there is some wicked sorcery going on in this realm. Okay?
Oh, and Realm. I see where we're going with this story.
And this dude is like,
What?
he's excommunicado. Let's bring back the fucker that killed his dog so he can kill John Wick.
Through like necromancy.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
What just happened? What? Whoa. The light turned off.
Yeah.
That was
Somebody just
creepy.
broke the light.
Oh my god, we're on a level.
What?
Wow. That was awesome.
I'm freaked out.
What do you guys thought? What happened?
Nothing.
All right. Well, this was Caleb's last podcast, everybody.
So why did your light just turn off?
It's on a timer.
Oh.
Oh,
That'll do it.
that's less
Don't mind
interesting.
me, there's
Yeah.
actually something.
Like the time when you told everyone your house was haunted.
Yeah, I still don't know what's going on with that.
That radiator thing?
Oh, yeah, no, that was just because my house was built in the 70s.
No, that's what I was talking about, though.
Yeah.
That's what I was referring to. Are you guys gonna join in on the podcast?
Yeah,
Or are you
yeah,
gonna
we're
keep-
back.
keep
Sorry, we took a
having
quick
your own
break
fun.
and
Okay.
now we're here.
Do you want to explain so that people aren't left out?
What our
What just
outbreak
happened?
was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Kaylin looked at us because you guys were in the middle of talking, and Kaylin and I had a side conversation. Kaylin said, "We'll do our own podcast since you guys were kind of taking over for a second, which is fine." And I said, "I'm down. We can call it." And we both paused and looked at each other, and we both literally had the same idea, which was, Bleakley's perspective.
Come on, dude. I want to be a part of that.
So this is
stay tuned.
this is our official announcement for a side podcast project called
Bleakley's perspective.
Bleakley's Perspective
Oh, Jesus.
through the Back with Fools podcast.
I was also thinking Bleakley and the Bear. It has a
That actually has a really good ring to it.
because it's reminiscent of Pinky and the Brain.
Yes,
Right.
I
Thank
love
you.
that show
Thank
too.
you for explaining that to us like we're fucking assholes.
I mean, I didn't catch it.
Really? Oh.
I mean,
Did you not catch it?
No, I caught it.
Okay.
You're so full of shit.
What are you talking about?
You don't know that.
Listen, dude, I've ascended. Okay, I went to fucking Malaysia.
I thought you said it was Himalasian.
That's what I said.
Oh, guys, he was in a rehab center. He's hallucinating. Stop encouraging him.
I met the Dalai Lama.
So, anyways, what do you guys think? Bleakley's perspective
Yeah,
or
comment below.
Bleakley and the Bear? Comment below.
Comment below. Look forward to that podcast because that one Rob's gonna edit and there's gonna be a fuck ton of sound effects.
It's literally
So-
just going to be a compilation of sound.
it's just gonna be sound effects.
It's just gonna have Hulk Hogan randomly like strewed throughout the podcast, brother, like randomly,
Because everyone needs a little bit more
or
Hulk Hogan.
Hulkamaniacs, like random, like just gonna be.
Are you just on like a Hulk Hogan binge lately, or?
Well, you said you guys were talking about wrestling earlier, and I really was just picturing when Mike said, "Yeah, it's like like I don't remember anything besides wrestling and whatever else you said," and I really wanted to have a soundbite just go, "Brother,"
Right.
and then I thought it'd be funny if we just kind of like censored our swear words and
Oh, censoring that could actually be pretty funny.
yeah.
That's a good note. Write that down, intern.
Do you think we should censor? Let us know in the comment section below.
Do you think anyone's going to comment?
Probably.
We have a friend that commented
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago, past couple podcasts.
Oh.
Yeah, he had some fun comments. He seemed to enjoy it. So
Yay.
you know what? We're catching on, guys.
He actually private messaged me.
Yeah, what'd he say?
He wanted my socks.
He slid into your DMs for your socks.
Yeah, he asked me. You know how like people like sell their like undergarments and like, different
Oh,
clothing.
he was asking for your socks as like a fan.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Did you sign them?
No, I didn't give them to him. I need my socks.
You only have one pair of socks?
I don't make a lot of money from this.
Kaylin looks really upset that Rob only owns one pair of socks.
How are you going to do our podcast with one pair of socks?
Everybody knows
Why
that.
do I have to have multiple pairs of socks?
It's
to talk about
podcast
podcasts?
etiquette. Did you not get the memo?
Thank you.
No, I guess I didn't. Maybe it's because one intern didn't do her fucking job
Wow.
and send me the fucking memo.
And get our goddamn coffee.
So instead of Rob, why don't we call it Pleakley and the Porty? And I'll be on it.
And you'll be the 40.
And I'll be the Porty.
The
And
Porty.
every time I'm introduced, I'll play this little soundbite about meow, 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 meow.
You'll play the soundbite while the
Yeah.
podcast.
Well,
That's some
Pleakley
high
the
tech
Portly.
shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was rude.
What did you just say to me behind my head?
Behind my head.
Well, I guess I'll have to listen back.
Ah.
You know I don't do that. That's not fair. Tell me what you did.
No, I'm not done.
Ah, can we replay?
I
what
can
he
try. I will try.
Really?
I'll try it.
Oh, that's fucking
Are
incredible.
you actually gonna listen to it though?
Yeah, no.
All
If
right.
you do that,
Yeah.
you have to tell me. That
I'll
you-
actually try to cut it out and replay it. Maybe I'll cut it in slow motion too.
Okay, I'm gonna listen then.
I have to rip it out though, because I don't know if we caught
Ouch.
that.
Rip this out.
Rip this out.
Tucker literally looks drunk. He's adorable.
I feel like something else happened this week. that we were
James
gonna
Gunn!
talk about. Oh yeah, James Gunn is back
yeah.
directing Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Kaylin, what's your opinion on this?
He has a cool last name.
Does he? Do you know why
It's a
he
violent
wasn't?
last name.
I think it's cool.
Do you know what happened that brought him to the point of needing to be rehired?
No. Did he fuck up?
Yeah.
Kaylin, I want you to take a guess. What do you think he
killed
did?
Gamora?
Whoa.
Wow, that's actually
Do you
spoilers.
think
pretty hot
that's why
take.
they got rid of him?
We told you not to fucking do that.
That's the Disney execs talking to James Gunn.
Did Thanos get him?
Whoa!
Oh, he snapped and James Gunn got fined. No.
I'll give you one more guess, Galen. And I'll give you a hint. It has nothing to do with the fictional characters he's writing for.
Oh, Mike, that got me so good.
Oh,
So does anyone know the cast of the next Guardians
Hey,
movie?
Are you just
I
gonna not let
still
Kaylin talk
have
there?
One guess.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Okay,
I was
what's your
laughing at
guess?
Mike.
I'm thinking.
Okay.
My guess.
What if she fucking nails this right on the head?
I pulled it up. So
Who's
I'll
he?
give her-
James Gunn. That's
James
his
Gunn,
name?
that's his name.
I'll give her Chris Pie 5 if she gets it right.
It was a pretty big deal when it happened.
Like Pop-Tarts.
Was he like in part of the R. Kelly thing?
No, okay, so that's
Wow,
it for
what?
you.
That was pretty far off.
What did he do?
So James Gunn, a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
All right. Go ahead.
That
the
wasn't.
hell was
that
that?
was not.
He
the
did
theme.
that so that we didn't get copyright striked. I appreciate that. So,
Oh, is that why you did it?
Yep.
It's totally not.
so a long, long time ago, before James Gunn was even hired by Disney, he was tweeting a lot. He was tweeting a lot of bad stuff.
Oh, was he a racist?
Well,
racist?
Here, let me
Let me
you
read
decide.
these tweets. I want to read them.
No, I'll read it to you.
Oh,
All right, you ready? Because I'm only gonna read a couple. I'm not gonna read all of them.
I mean, I could read, but okay.
I don't want you to read all of them.
So we don't have proof of that.
So
We don't know that.
this one says, "I like it when little boys touch me in my silly place." Shh.
Nice.
That's one tweet.
You think that's
Okay.
nice?
I'm just being sarcastic.
So this one says,
Hey.
"The Hardy Boys and the mystery of what it feels like when Uncle Bernie fists me." That's
That
another
sounds
tweet.
like actually a really good parody title.
Yeah, for Cinemax.
Right. It's like Spaceballs.
Or
like
prison.
How
Yeah,
about,
it sounds
how
like
about how about this one? This hotel shower is the weakest ever. Felt like a 3-year-old was peeing on my head.
What is with all the little...
Yeah, no,
Children
this is the theme here, and I'll read one more to you. 3 men and a baby they had sex with, and that's enough of that. There's more, and
Oh
so
my god.
these
Read at
tweets
your own leisure.
these tweets were resurfaced after a very long time. And the
What
reason
were-
why I'm reading that, it may seem aggressive, but it should be known that he made some pretty dumb fucking jokes.
Yeah.
Wait,
so-
so they rehired him now?
So they fired him after these tweets resurfaced because of a lot of backlash. They were like, "Hey, look at this guy. This guy's, people thinks he's touting for,
He's a pedophile.
all the
Yeah.
social justice stuff, but he turns out to be making really fucking offensive, terrible jokes." And Disney in turn fired him from directing Guardians 3. Then, for several months, it was just assumed that he was not coming back, so he gets hired to direct a different superhero movie, and then it's announced they're keeping his script for Guardians 3. So just like step by step, it started getting slower to people being like, "Well, I mean, he's fine now, I guess." And all the actors signed a petition. They were like, "We want James Gunn back." Like everyone was speaking out for him. Everyone's like, "This guy's amazing. He shouldn't be judged by these tweets that he sent a long time ago. He's a different guy. He made mistakes, but he should be forgiven." And Disney forgave him.
Disney.
Disney are the overlords of this whole corporation.
Yeah, but
So-
fuck.
Yeah. So he's back after some pretty fucked up shit. But it opens the debate on, comedy and where's the line and where do we draw the line with
Whose line?
free speech?
Whose line is it anyway?
Whose
Yeah.
line is it anyway? Great show.
It was a great show.
They said some fucked up shit,
They sure did.
and we laughed at it too.
Yeah.
What is segue?
I
Wow.
don't think we're segueing. I
Nice
think-
segue.
Hey, that's from whose line, Galen?
We're just gonna randomly point things out to Kaylin now.
Well, she definitely didn't know that, so I was making sure she.
I mean, I've seen the show, but I'm not gonna recall
Yeah.
things.
We're not going to judge you based on that.
You
So-
disappoint me.
It wasn't SpongeBob. I mean, come on.
So, is there a conversation to be had here? Do we have differing opinions? What do we think?
About him being rehired?
So he was fired. Did you agree with him being fired?
I totally wish Thanos got him.
What? Oh.
Where are
Kaylin,
you?
Thanos isn't real, sweetheart.
Yes, he is.
He snapped his movies in a finger.
I have a Snapchat.
He snapped his movies in a finger.
What
I have a
is
Snapchat.
happening?
Is
Stop!
that what I said?
Yeah.
Stop! Everyone stop! What the fuck? Okay?
Ooh, that hurt my brain a little bit. Oh, it's itchy.
Does anyone smell that toast?
I have a
love
Snapchat.
apple pie.
What?
I have a Snapchat.
Why don't you
Of
plug your
what?
Snapchat?
Yeah.
You have a Snapchat of
I'm
what?
gonna show all of you. That Thanos is real.
What?
Okay.
How is that going to help anybody that you're about to show us something?
I'm gonna show you guys.
Right.
Is it really this, like, important
Yep.
to the world
Yep.
that you're about to do this? We need
Yep.
we need to see this evidence.
I think I delete. Oh no, here it is.
Okay.
This I just saw the movie and I walked out and I saw.
Okay, so it's just popcorn sitting on the lobby floor in an area where it seems as if someone could have been standing there, and if they were to have turned to ash, they would have dropped all their popcorn. Now let me ask you something, Kaylin. Where's the bag?
It disintegrated, dude.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Why did the...
Also, we're in the foyer of the movie theater here. It could have been windy and swept out.
Yeah, well, like, do you know when, like, you go into an abandoned town and everybody's gone, and, like, you get that one, like...
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Oh.
And the bag took off. It became a tumbleweed. And now it's rolling down Wireless Road.
So I guess
You
this
just
is definitive evidence.
So who got snapped into popcorn?
I don't think that's the point, right?
So wait, what if they chose, like, you know how like Tom Holland Spider-Man, like he dies at like the end. So,
Spoiler, dude.
Spoiler alert.
Yes, Rob, we do know that.
So what if he goes, "I'm sorry," and fucking pops in the popcorn.
And Thanos just standing there.
So like Mr. What's his name? Doctor Strange is like, "Where's the Endgame now?"
Some popcorn.
Someone turns into kernels and just pops up.
That's a great idea. That somebody should do that. Somebody should edit
Someone
that.
should email Mr. James Gunn.
Mr. James Gunn, and
Yeah.
tell him that.
Tell him to pop. Tell him to pop. Those
Tell him to
guts
pop
out
some
of there.
popcorn. Hey, Gunn, get the popcorn, buddy.
Well, that conversation went exactly where I thought it was gonna go.
Same.
So, so, yeah. Or I guess we're all happy about it. James Gunn's back. I mean, I'm happy about it. Those first two
I'm happy
movies.
too. You know what? I think we need to start forgiving people a little bit more than we usually do nowadays.
I think free speech should still be a thing.
Yeah.
It's not really fun when it's just sort of like, you know, shat on a lot. People kind of have that gang mentality, and that's what got him fired. It was a couple people brought this shit up, and it spread like wildfire. Even though this guy clearly has no priors of doing anything bad, he has no scandals in his life, and everyone that ever talks about him has only ever said good things.
I don't think that means anything.
Yeah, but with, you know, going on an example of someone shitty, you hear they say something weird or something is unearthed about them. And then a lot of people will come out and be like, yeah, no, that guy's kind of a dick. This happened with James Gunn, and they were like, no, he just kind of makes bad jokes sometimes. And besides that, he's just a great dude.
Yeah, but you have to remember that he's representing a company by working for them.
No, he now is representing a company. He didn't 10 years or 12 years ago when those tweets were made.
I understand that.
Yeah. So at that point, who is his responsibility to? Being a basically at that point an independent director with no company backing him. What the fuck? Do you guys not know how to podcast? Where is this amateur hour coming from?
It's just so good.
It's so good to just distract the entire podcast to a side conversation.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Pleakley and the Bear.
Oh my god.
This is a great time to call this fucking a podcast. We're
You
done.
know what it's a great time for?
It's time for the Avengers 4 speculation.
You're goddamn right it is!
I mean, this was it's pretty a good segue going from
Yeah.
James Gunn to this. Kalen, do you have a Pleakley perspective on the Avengers 4 speculation?
Sure. Wait, why do I have to go first all the time? You don't even give me
Because
time.
you and Rob are the assholes that just did that.
So
So
make him
I'm
go first.
starting you two. Well, you're on the left side, and I have to go
We're gonna go
inwards.
clockwise.
Yeah,
So you're OCD is what you're telling me.
Yeah,
sort of.
Sure. No,
I don't
we're-
like how you
we're-
just
We're just going clockwise.
called
That's
that
it.
out. I think I'm
Anyways.
offended. I think you should be fired from Disney now.
Oh, got him. Topical. Not like you guys would know. But go ahead.
I mean, I think you guys kind of covered exactly what I was going to say.
Did we? What
But
did we
you could
say?
have said it too.
I think that you should be able to say whatever you want without any type of repercussion, as in like legal repercussion. Like I can call you a fucking dickhead, and I shouldn't be like arrested for it or silenced.
That's not the same thing.
Well, I mean, listen. If you have freedom of speech, you should be able to say whatever you want, but you have to have the understanding that there are going to be repercussions.
So if I say there's a bomb on this plane,
that's fucking so different.
That's
That's
exactly different. That's the point you're trying to make. There's a difference between speech. What Rob is saying, an insult should be protected under freedom of speech because that's an opinion.
But
saying,
what James Gunn said was not an insult. It was,
no, they were jokes. They were bad jokes.
Yeah.
Really bad jokes.
Yeah, but again,
bad
he's
jokes.
representing a very like prominent and influential company that has to do with kids. It's fucking Disney.
No.
And he's making sexual jokes about children.
That's the second time you just did that. He isn't doing anything. He did do
Listen.
that when he had nothing to do with any of that.
Listen, my point is he shouldn't be absolutely crucified socially and everything else for saying something, a bad joke, distasteful, whatever. I mean, yeah, he does, like, at the moment, he represents that, and maybe if people dig back and they go, dude, like, he said all these messed up things, and you're Disney. You want someone like this, like, representing you?
And Disney's like, no.
And Disney I think, has the right to say, no, we don't want someone like that representing us. And I think that's fine. But, like, you have to understand, like, as a people, like, hearing this through, different media and things like that, he can say whatever he wants. You shouldn't crucify him for saying a fucked up joke or something really stupid or offensive. Like, he has that right.
I don't think he should be getting, like, death threats or something for this stuff.
I'm sure he has gotten them.
I'm sure
he has, too. Yeah. I don't think that's the right way to go about it. That's my point.
We shouldn't, as a people, want to crucify these people or leave them out to dry and have no money and you shouldn't be hired anywhere and all that kind of garbage.
I don't think that either.
Well,
I don't.
That's what I said. He kind of covered exactly what I was talking about.
Kayla?
I have my prediction now.
Oh,
great.
Good. That gave you plenty of time to think.
Yeah. So I think Gamora's going to come back, and her and Nebula are going to kill Thanos.
Oh, I thought that was going to go somewhere else. I thought she was going to go somewhere with popcorn. I was so ready for it. I was preparing for it. That's actually probably 100% true. You probably just called the end of that movie, judging from the last trailer we saw. So, yeah, no, that's a good take. Good hot take, Alan. Wait, did we even talk about the new trailer? I don't think we did.
No, we didn't.
Because it came out within the last week. Well, that happened. So, Rob, what's your prediction?
You're going to see popcorn in the movie.
In the movie, somebody's going to be eating popcorn.
Eating popcorn, throwing popcorn, dropping popcorn, buying popcorn. There's going to be popcorn.
Oh,
you're going to see it.
Are you talking about it at the theater?
No. In the movie itself.
Oh, in the film, okay.
I see it. I thought of that, but no.
You're not going to take the easy way out here?
No.
Oh, wow.
You're going to see popcorn. It's going to be in the background of a store. Someone's going to be eating it. Someone's going to be throwing it. It's going to be in the movie.
I feel like you had a missed opportunity because you should have said, like, Coke or Pepsi or something. Like a prop, like a...
How about you stick to your own fucking prediction there, buddy?
Good point. Good point.
All right, so my prediction is I think that we're going to get at least one cameo from an X-Men
Interesting.
at some point. Because now Disney has officially bought Fox. So all the rights of all the X-Men are now
Wait,
belong
when did
to
that
Disney,
happen, though?
Like within the last week or two.
Wait, isn't Deadpool excluded from that?
They can shoot that at any time they want in the next month.
They did it with Spider-Man.
Or they also could have shot it during this process and while they were buying out Fox because it was just a process basically for them to finally get it taken care of.
Isn't Deadpool excluded from that buy?
No, he's in it.
Is he?
Yeah, everyone.
I thought he was excluded.
No, everyone that was owned by Fox is now owned by Disney.
That's awesome.
So Deadpool movies are done then?
No, the guy,
that?
the head of Disney, fuck, his name is escaping me right now.
When have you seen an R-rated Disney movie?
Hold on. They're saying that Deadpool will continue as Deadpool. Like, they're not going to change anything about Deadpool.
Yeah,
you know why?
Too much money.
Because it makes money. Exactly.
They don't have to. That's going to be really fucking weird to see.
No, it's not.
Disney and then Deadpool.
Because you're not going to see that. When they bought out Star Wars, you don't see the Disney logo in front of Star Wars.
Right.
It's still Lucasfilm.
That's true, I guess.
Yeah, so it's
you might see Deadpool at Disney.
If anything, he'll use it as ammo for his movie. He's gonna say some fucked up shit about Disney in his own movie.
And they're gonna love it.
I still haven't seen that movie. I haven't
Deadpool
seen
2?
Yeah.
I saw it. I finally saw it.
Was it
Deadpool 2 was
good?
fun.
It was good.
Yeah.
I liked it. I didn't think it was that bad. People were.
Do you
kinda
think it was
shitting on
better than the first?
Absolutely not.
No, it's definitely
No?
better than the first one.
Rated out of 10.
The second one?
Yeah.
7.
Yeah?
Yeah,
You
I'll give it
agree?
about 7. Yeah, I liked it. I liked it a lot. I thought it was.
I want to see it.
I was
I thought it was hilarious.
when I
You
was
saw it too? What would you rate it?
8.
Yeah? Wow.
out of like 12 people that
Solid
were sitting
movie.
in that theater when I saw it. I was the only one laughing, and I was laughing pretty hard. So I liked it.
Wow, what a bunch of nerds.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
That doesn't make sense, but okay. So my prediction.
hey, shut up.
My prediction is we're gonna get a Stan Lee cameo.
What a
Oh,
cop out.
That's a cheap one
Why?
because that's totally happening.
He died. It might not.
No, it's
He totally
happening.
filmed it before.
He was dead
dingus.
before Captain Marvel. He's in that one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
What are you doing?
I mean, I'll change it if you guys want me to change it.
Yeah,
You
change
have
it.
to change
Think about it real
New
quick.
one.
Unless you got one off the top of your head. Because I was gonna ask if you guys have seen Captain Marvel. I assume you neither of you have.
I think
Sunday I'm going.
Farmer Thanos
Thanos?
is going to
No.
stand
Hold
over.
on, we're talking about Farmer Thanos.
I think he's going to stand over Captain America at one point.
Ooh. Yeah, that's
Ooh.
happening too, for sure.
How so? He's going to put a foot on his chest?
Stand
No.
over him in victory.
No, but they're going to be in a battle, and at one point he's going to be standing over Captain America.
I mean, he does that anyway, though.
No,
He's tall.
He's taller than Captain
that's
America.
not at all what I mean by that.
You need to specify for me, then.
No, I don't, because that's pretty much implied what I'm talking about when I say he's going to stand over him.
So Captain America will be on the ground on his back.
I didn't say that.
He's going to be on his knee?
I didn't say that.
I'm asking you.
I'm not going to say that because all I'm saying is he's going to stand over Captain America.
So Mike is using the Jeopardy tactic of like the $1.
No, that's The Price is Right, Rob. All right.
Yeah, okay.
Anyways,
Oh my god.
we're gonna call it on that.
Fuck me.
Oh man. Well, I hope you guys didn't notice the jarring change in audio from the first part of this podcast to the latter half, but we'll see. Kaylin, anything you want to say?
Final thoughts?
Any final thoughts? As they do in Jeopardy, the final thoughts.
I'm very much enjoying my. Are you finished?
Oh, that's how we fucking felt when you guys were having your little giggle session over here.
Yeah, I'm finished.
That's not true. But
You don't know that.
I'm fully enjoying my internship.
Aw,
Aw,
that's
that's
nice.
nice.
You're
That's
fired.
nice.
Go ahead, Rob.
Tune in next week for a Betty Crocker recipe. And also tune in to Pleakley and the Bear. It's going to be a thing.
Oh, wow. I'm excited for that podcast. I'm excited for how you guys managed to engineer it and edit it and post it all by yourselves.
But stay tuned on this podcast,
For
Game of Thrones trivia.
no, we're not doing trivia on the fucking podcast for the last fucking time.
Tune into this channel
Thank
for
you.
trivia.
It's gonna be a different video filmed for the channel. This is a podcast. This is audio. We're not doing trivia.
So we're going to rip the audio from the film and make it a podcast?
Mike, final thoughts.
I went to Himalasian.
Tucker, you've been a really good boy, and we're all happy that you were on this podcast with us. Everyone else, fuck you. I'm Zach.
I'm Mike.
I'm Rob.
I'm Kaylin.
Okay, bro.